I just had a freaking 5.5 earthquake happen right before my eyes.
Please tell me you got that. Please tell me you got that on Thor.
Man, oh man, do we have an episode ready for you, ladies and gentlemen. From speed golf to the back-off challenge starring Winnie the Pooh and yours truly, the King of England, to what is the sign of a true friend. You don't want to miss this one. Welcome to the Fore podcast.
I can intro us here and get us started.
All right, Josh, get us started.
All right, quiet on the set, please. Thank you.
Let's get the freak out.
Ain't got no respect.
Hi.
All right, welcome to the Fore podcast. Thank you for joining us today. We got a great podcast set up for you guys. We got some challenges. We got some really good topics. I got Daniel here on my side, who's... and we got Colin.
I'm looking at Colin, and Colin's face is like from the side profile, it's like...
All right, let's play ball. All right, so on this first one, we're going to be doing a scramble for our challenge, and we're going to play random club selections. So we're going to have SIRI select a club between 1 and 14, and then we have to use that club.
Are all three of us using that club?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so we only select one.
We only select once.
All right.
Okay. Hey, Siri, select a number between 1 and 14.
A random number.
8. Okay.
Dude, that would suck if it was like 14. You'd be like, ah, shit, I got to tee
Wait,
off
hold
with
on.
a putter.
That's driver, 3 wood, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is our 9. This is our 9 iron.
So I think we should...
Are you shiting me right now?
No, I'm not kidding.
I don't have a 9 iron. I broke it over my knee 2 weeks ago.
So this is 9?
This is your 9 iron.
I'm going to need to borrow somebody's.
You can borrow mine.
No, not possible.
Not after what that fiasco
That's
happened.
what you do with your 9s. I'm creative.
Mother pass.
And cue the clip. Okay, so for the first topic today, we're going to talk about if we were to catch a criminal, how would we do it?
Dang, that's too high.
How would we do it?
Yeah, how would we catch a criminal? That would be
Like this?
interesting. Just bear hug him. 141 out of our boy.
That's the first iron hit I've hit all day.
That's actually not bad.
Gosh.
That's really good.
Okay, give me type of criminal.
Serial killer. Like, this is like the hardest
Like
person
a
to
Jeffrey Dahmer type serial killer?
Yeah.
Take Daniel as bait, just throw him out there.
Oh, sure, throw the skinny guy out there. Of course, it's always the skinny guy that gets used as bait. It's fine. Just for that, Colin,
I was trying to blade it.
I'm gonna knock you out and just cover you in women's perfume and then stick you out in the bushes.
Okay, but then you can't...
That's not a very attractive
But I'm so...
Colin, hi!
He's over with the freaking blush on the side of his cheeks.
You start looking like what's it, the cheerleaders out of Longest Yard.
Yeah. Dude, all I see is you with blonde hair and like the pigtails and like the blue bows at the bottom. That's all I see. Honestly, if I were to catch one, it would definitely have to be like a stakeout. Like, we would have to be there ready to rock
See,
and roll.
but so that's the problem with this whole scenario. What are you sticking out?
Dude, it did not register. Holy crap.
Are you sticking out with collars? Because then you look like a creeper. Because at this point, do we know who the serial killer is? Or
Yes.
it's like kind of...
We kind of.
Okay,
We
so
have like
you-
some police reports.
Okay.
Yeah, we have something.
Okay, that's needed information,
Yeah,
you know?
we have like some police reports. We have something, but not a lot. If that makes sense.
Pick a number, 1 through 14.
That was a pitching ball.
Good job. Good job.
Oh, boy.
Okay. That's her.
56.
That's her 56. Oh, bro.
I have a 60. That's about, yeah.
56.
Well, no, so
Oh,
I'm missing a
no.
lot of clubs.
14 would be a putter.
So Siri just selected our 56 degree.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, we're about 210 from the hole.
Wait.
That was a good drive out of the
I'll
ball.
try it. I'm happy about it.
How do you feel being the first person at Pebble Beach to tee off with a pitching wedge?
Oh, did you
We might need to cut that out. Actually. I don't know how YouTube might censor us on that one. They'll be like, "That's a no-no." I'll be like, "Ah."
Wank, wank.
Let's see.
Wank.
What is this?
It's like,
This is the first. Everybody's gonna question what is going on this podcast.
you trying to blade that? That's actually not. That's actually really good.
You know.
It's
Hey,
too hard to blade it.
hey. In my opinion, honestly, what I would have done is not aim for the trees.
I was trying to hit bladed it pretty well.
Dude, why'd you spell my name like that? Capital
Josh!
J, capital J, capital O, lowercase s, capital H. What are we doing?
It's like the the SpongeBob meme where he's like the bird.
Yes.
And he's like that's how we spelled Josh's name. Make that a clip.
Let's clarify. We didn't.
Yeah.
He did.
Let's make that a clip. Josh and I both doing this.
Okay, so if you were to catch the serial killer, right, in Rexburg, okay?
Okay. So, who's it? Chad Daybell.
Yeah, if you were to catch
Ooh, too close.
That's tough though, because like if you went to like a bigger city, like there's always like dumping grounds. But I feel like with the amount of wildness we have around here,
It's hard.
you could dump anywhere, dude.
All you gotta do is know farmer. That's it.
But you don't even need to know the farmer, dude. Like go out to like out here,
Yeah.
drive 30 minutes.
There's a kid who was killed and wasn't found for 6 months because he was dumped in a farmer's field, and they weren't found until they started plowing during the fall.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, for real.
Wow.
Yeah, that happened like last year. Yeah.
Well. Yeah, that's sad.
All right.
But so Natalie and I just watched a movie on Netflix that just came out. It was called The Trap, I think, where they set up an entire concert, had thousands of people there just to catch one guy. It was actually really, really good.
Backstage's got more non-registers than the rest of us combined.
I'm impressed with that, actually.
Hey.
I was surprised if your first one didn't register, because that one went forward at least.
It did, but
That's
I wasn't
shocking.
expecting that. For real.
So what if you just blocked the ball view or something?
Maybe.
I think he's blocking with his dome. That registered.
What?
Yo! Yo.
There's no.
I'm in the fairway.
Bro, that was nuts. That went 100.
Backspin too. I don't think
Look
that
at,
one
look at this
registered.
apex.
What
Look at that. Look at that.
Wait, hold on. Did you see the apex on that?
That was nuts.
411 feet.
Yeah, it did not go.
He missed the trees, I'll tell you that much.
We're in the fairway, boys.
Adam, you want to select first?
Oh, also, we have Adam here still. He's
number
our
114.
he's our behind the scenes guy.
We love
Anytime we have an Adam bomb, we have a surprise.
Daniel.
Okay, we got another 9.
You want mine? Another 9?
This is actually perfect. What is it, 140?
It's 140.
Oh, great club selection, Siri.
Oh.
So anyway, with this...
Wait, quick question.
Sure.
Quick roll. If we pull Molly, are we re-asking for Adam, or is Adam just going to hit whatever he wants to hit?
He can hit whatever.
But we can't influence his decision.
Yes, he has to look at it and say, I want this club.
Do we stay silent and put intense music up so that way it's
Yes,
like, okay.
I can do that. Yes, perfect. Cue the music. So this movie, The Trap, so the serial killer was running rampant, right? And they set up this whole stadium, this whole concert just to catch this one guy. And the whole movie is about him trying to get out. It's a great movie. It's actually really good.
Yes. I think
So-
I've seen a bunch of ads for it.
Yes.
And like in the end he eventually like escapes to his house.
Yep.
But he like kind of just like turns himself in almost. At the end, but like it's kind of like caught, but then like kind of turns himself in. Oh yeah, spoilers. My bad. Sorry. Yeah, Adam's over there covering. He's like, I want to watch it. Sorry.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah, that'd be my bad. Was it good though?
Oh,
What in the frickin' blue...
cart path. Oh, you just missed the cart path.
Hey, we're on the next tee box, gentlemen.
Sender. Was it a good movie though? Like, is it one that you would recommend watching?
Yeah, okay. I'd recommend it.
It's crazy. Well, I got into like if you get down like the podcast train, going back to our original question, sorry.
Down to the rabbit
How
hole.
much luck is involved and unluck is involved in catching?
True.
Well,
True.
so most of it is not luck; it's them messing up.
Well, right, but you get lucky at break. Like they'll
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of times it's them talking or boasting about their crimes to other people, and other people are like, oh,
Yeah.
Which statistically most criminals do. They'll boast about it.
yeah.
Yeah. Like my dad always said,
My
catching,
dad's a criminal.
catching- he is not.
My dad's. This is how he always got caught.
He always compared catching a criminal to catching fish. You don't catch them all. You're just unlucky if you're caught. So it's like to be a cop, oh, looks like we're going with you, Colin.
God,
If you're gonna be
Gary.
caught as a criminal, you're extremely like unlucky, but it's lucky for the police officers. Sometimes.
It's only the smart ones that get away with it.
Oh, this is
Pick
gonna
number
be
1 through 14.
this is gonna be brutal. Trying to select a driver on this thing. 14.
Three wood.
This is our 3 wood.
is our
We
three
have
wood.
to chip with a 3 wood. Wow.
It's gonna be fantastic, boys.
Wow.
Yeah, at this point, I'm just putting with it.
Sure. Okay. But yeah, I feel like you would have to create quite the trap to catch a serial killer.
Really?
Honestly, I forgot we were chipping, and I saw the 3 wood in that backswing. I honestly was concerned.
I thought like,
I thought you hit it pretty decently. I thought.
I think the problem is there's a hill there.
Yeah. Okay.
I was gonna say,
See what I got.
You're gonna let him hit for you?
I kind of want to hit that again.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting because it's such a flat space. It's almost more of a bump and run than it is a chip.
You're gonna miss. Don't act like you're gonna put it in, Josh.
Oh shit.
Those squirrels.
More. Hey, flop shot with the 3 wood. You won't.
The squirrels in the trees just screamed at you in terror.
Dude, you have to hit. Just hit. Just hit. Sorry, I forgot that.
This is gonna be a
I'm
rough
gonna
day.
put all the pressure on you. Ready for our next club?
This is gonna be a
Pick number
rough
1
day.
through 14.
Oh no.
Boys,
Was it a 60?
3 wood.
it's a 2.
3 wood.
It's a 2 again.
Back to back 2.
So, yeah, we're trying to chip with a 3 wood, so this is nice. But anyway,
I'm in a
yeah.
pretty decent spot to chip off that hill, though.
Dang. Well, speaking of criminals, and quite the opposite,
Yeah,
actually.
Bachelor, do you want to have your confession time? That's
Which one?
That's a little open-ended question.
So, in light,
do we want to go down, Colin?
in light of, what is the sign of a true friend?
How does that relate to
In-
serial killers and criminals?
I said on the opposite side of the spectrum.
Okay, alright.
What is the sign of a true friend?
Not you, because you're talking about serial killers and best friends. So obviously, you got some hidden.
Yeah, he's trying to test.
Listen.
He's trying to test. It's like, hey, if I go down this avenue, you coming with me?
Will you still be my friend?
Dang!
I'll take it.
You like,
Dude.
you looked out like the bunker on that one.
That was phenomenal.
All part of the
Absolutely stellar.
plan.
Absolutely stellar. But yeah, honestly, for me, the sign of a true friend is someone who will tell you that you're being stupid.
Yes.
Get that one right there.
Okay.
One putted. Nice job, dude.
That
We
a part
part
of
that?
Yeah, I think so.
Did
maybe.
we actually part that? Hold on.
Yeah.
Scorecard.
We did.
We did.
We
We
had
won it.
your drive, my second shot,
None
your
of mine.
third shot, and then I'll putt.
Yep. None of mine.
And
Sweet.
Josh was just there.
I was just there
Josh
for the
is
ride.
just there for the dump
Number
truck.
1
I'm
through
just-
14.
I'm just there to enjoy
Give me a
Pebble
1.
Beach.
Please give me a 1.
I'll take it.
I'll take that actually.
3 wood.
That's
baby.
3 wood, but it's 502. Oh!
Hey, it's a lot better than hitting 60.
You're
Listen.
not wrong.
Listen, the worst possible scenario is we get 60 degree on our next shot. That's the worst case scenario.
I don't know, the way that me and Baxter blade are sometimes.
Bro,
Actually, if I can pull
the
out,
way I get that apex sometimes, hey.
if we can actually get my apex from that pitching wedge that one day where it went straight up in the air, 444 feet in the air, or yards, or what was it?
No,
yeah, it
what
was
we-
yards.
What we really want is the one where it misread. Was that was all T. That was all T. Please tell me you got that. Please tell me you got that on the phone.
Okay, if you couldn't see that in the clip, he had the ball teed up perfectly. He hit the tee, the ball went straight down and shot.
I watched the ball just drop.
It felt so good. I was like, what?
Dude, the ball didn't move. It did not
Where's
move.
the T?
The tee's launched, bro.
He hit the screen.
I wish we could get like it would have read that and popped up on the screen with the slow mo just to see.
Dude, that was insane.
Holy
Top that, boys.
crap!
Dude, that takes some serious skill.
In my defense,
It was a 3 wood too.
they did replace the mats. so it is higher.
Oh yeah, and the wind is
The wind's in my face.
Yeah.
All
Is your
I'm hearing
glove
an
tight
excuse.
enough?
Oh shoot.
Yeah, you gotta tighten your glove, bro.
All I'm hearing is the excuse, and the only thing I can think of is the scene from. He did it twice.
He did it again.
He did it twice. Oh my gosh. There's the scene from Benchwarmers where the catcher goes, "You're still out."
Technically, has the ball moved?
No, the ball has not moved an inch and 2 swings. The tee has managed to hit the screen twice.
What is going on?
If he does it one more time, we're getting a close up.
Okay, good.
He just freaking murked some guy's house.
I just wanted to hit the ball.
Scotty Scheffler's not going to be happy with the fact that his house has got broken. Or his windows got broken.
Yeah, last episode we were trying to make sure that he doesn't win the Masters due to the food. Now we're going to make sure he doesn't win the Masters by hitting his house. That's
I'm gonna cause
Scotty
such a
Scheffler,
huge
you better
payment
watch
to
it.
Your house, Scotty Scheffler. Yeah.
So really quick, we'd like to thank our host for having us here today, Lynx Golf Simulator here in Rexburg, Idaho. This place has been phenomenal. It's been very accommodating. It's been extremely helpful with his cameras and making sure that we have really good ball contact, adjusting our swings. Just like that, we see Colin drive it right down the fairway with the club. Club flip? Club flip?
I'm just glad you can call it a twirl.
Give me a club twirl.
Calling with a club twirl. I'm like, come on, boys.
But yeah, this simulator has been absolutely fantastic. If you need anything, just link in the description down below. Let me know what you guys think about Lynx, because I know for me it's been a huge lifesaver, not only to help me just actually swing a club, but it also helps me be able to adjust little things like fine tuning. It's been phenomenal.
I think what's nice about Lynx is they have the monthly option too.
Right, yeah.
So a lot of times I know, like when we were like during the winter especially, we were like, oh, it's $40 for an hour rental for all the simulators in town. It's like, that's a lot. You know, like I can't pay $40 for an hour.
Here's the nice thing too is like everybody else is $40 in town, but like Lynx starts at 20.
Yeah.
Which is super nice.
Nice shot. But I think that's what's amazing about it too, because I mean, especially if you wanting to work on your game,
Right.
especially if you're new into golf,
Yeah.
you get out on the course and it can be super frustrating because what am I doing wrong?
Right.
You're so focused on so many different things, keeping my head down, keeping my feet straight, transferring my weight, But it's nice to be able to take a step back and re-watch your swing and be like, oh.
Yeah.
My club face was at a 90-degree angle,
Yep.
That's why I hit it to the bushes.
Yeah, and not to mention,
Can I use somebody's 9-iron?
yes, you can. You can use mine. Also, I just hit my 9-iron, what was that, 161 yards? It's in a green sign bunker, but that's still pretty good. I put a little sauce on that.
But yeah, so if you were wanting to work on it and you wanted to come once or twice a week, the membership saves you so much money.
Yeah, and it's actually affordable. It literally is probably the most affordable golf simulator place here in town.
Oh, the register?
Yeah. Whoa.
That was not what that's not what I registered.
That's not all what I registered.
And I think that's the cool thing about their membership too. Is to say if I get the membership, I can bring my friends with me to come
Exactly.
play.
Yeah.
So as long as one of you has a membership,
Yeah.
you're good to go.
I want Josh and Colin.
You want bunker or
Honestly,
you want fairway?
fairway would be best.
Yeah, I'd take dead center fairway too.
Yeah, 100%.
Honestly,
taking
though,
that.
I also like Lynx because they have the two bays, like the one that we're in right now. I mean, it's big enough that we can set up a whole podcast,
Yep.
which is really nice. But they have two bays that you don't.
Oh.
It's not just golf.
You got your phone on you?
It's actually like soccer, football, cornhole. Like they have so many other games that you guys can play with. They bring dates and do all that kind of stuff. Do group outings. Like they have one that is huge. You can have probably 6 to 8 people in the bay.
Driver.
Fantastic.
Oh boy, we are.
We actually
on,
driver?
We're chipping on with the driver. Well, not chipping, but putting.
Perfect. Done this before.
You want to use my Franklin Tech?
Honestly,
Franklin
Yes.
Honestly, can you call an audible and do it? Using a hockey stick for this shot might not be a bad idea.
Okay, if we all suck, we'll give them.
Can I purposefully suck? Oh wait, no, we're hitting with. Wait,
We're doing Happy Gilmore right here, right now. So we're gonna be putting. We're not full swinging this.
I'm so
Cancel.
confused.
We're not full swinging a hockey stick. We're just gonna be putting with it. That sucked.
That's hard.
Is it really?
Well, because I don't want to swing hard with this because it's plastic.
But yeah, like Daniel was saying, if you're wondering why there's a hockey stick here, it's because this bay and the other bay has all these different sports. I mean, you have foot golf, you have baseball, you have shooting.
And moly that.
Dude, you have a ton of stuff. Like, it's cool.
I'll be honest, my favorite out of all the ones, I'd have to say it's the field goal because I can kick farther than I actually can. It's
That's nice.
I can kick a 70-yard field goal with like hurricane force winds and still make it. I'm like, oh yeah.
Dude,
yeah, I'm that good. Like,
the 49ers need you. We
No,
need
they
you.
don't.
Not the Seahawks. Don't go there.
Well, Seahawks already
It's
traded
okay,
all
we
their
don't
good
get
players.
close enough to kick field goals.
Dude, that was actually really impressive.
My gosh.
I'm impressed with that shot.
No, see, you guys pass the ball instead of trying to run it to the best running back in the entire league.
Ooh.
See,
Especially in the Super Bowl.
You can say that statement, but obviously bad play, bad outcome.
Right.
I don't mind the. No, sorry. I don't think it's a bad play, actually. It was either second or third down. We've already been stopped twice. They're expecting it. They've got their loaded package in. A little quick pass. And obviously, it was one of the worst outcomes that you could have hoped for in the Super Bowl, but the follow through that is crazy.
What the freak?
Dude, that's actually really hard. I can't putt with a driver to save my life, dude.
Yeah, I clearly can, because I'm just athlete with a capital
You're just
P.
that good, man. You're just that good.
Built different.
But yeah, we got their cups here.
2 through 14.
All right, let's see if this works.
You're done. You're fired.
You're really bad at having Siri.
Oh my gosh.
Do it. Ah!
Dude, that checked. That checked. How did that check?
Backspin 7-9-13.
That's actually,
Backspin on it?
that's actually crazy.
You want to start that?
Driver. Call it.
Yes, of course.
Hey,
Like usual.
by the way,
Whoa! Let's do it. I'll take that.
60. So here's what we're gonna do.
Adam, you're in on this. Come sit.
So we're gonna do closest to the pin. We each get 2 shots closest to the pin on a par 3 course. We're gonna play what's called the back off challenge. So back off challenge basically is we're gonna have one guy hitting. All 3 of us are just gonna heckle the guy hitting, and we have to make him like either have a really bad shot or make him like back off the ball instead of hit.
The hard
So
part is, I'm not good enough with my irons to know what the problem was, you know? Like,
Yeah.
is it me just mishitting it, you know? Or
so our goal as spectators of the person hitting is we're trying to say things to make him back off.
All right.
So like make him laugh, make him like lose focus.
I
So
feel like that's gonna be easy.
we need you to.
hey!
So
Yeah.
first up to the hole is Frosty the Snowman. White as freak, you can see his legs from the
Dude, I am
International
blinded by
Space
his thighs,
Station.
bro.
I know. Gosh dang it, we were not good on the start.
Shoot! Get down!
No.
Yeah.
He's too far.
I didn't want to hit my 52.
All right, molly that. You get one more shot.
Oh my gosh.
Boy.
Well, here, grab
Yeah,
the,
molly. Well, do you want to keep that or do you want to molly it?
Dude, that felt so good.
Yeah. All right.
That was
All right.
How do we heckle this guy? I'm trying to think how we do this. No, you don't, honestly look
you
at
don't
this
want
guy,
the Franklin?
bro. No, look at this guy. He looks like he sells
take
used
the-
cars and real estate,
At the same time.
and have at the exact same time, and he has like a secret life on
sells
the
the
side.
house,
But
He
don't
feels
worry,
like
he's
a
got some
garage.
great beach property for you.
Oh yeah, he's got some great beachfront
Okay,
property.
most
It's not on Pebble though.
For-
overrated
Republic.
show ever, Star Wars.
For the Republic.
Most
Star Wars, so overrated.
Are you can get the
Boring.
freak out. You can get the freak
It
out.
worked. It worked. Get long.
He's long.
Dang it.
You want to molly that or you want to take it?
No mollies.
No, I won't molly that. I'm closer than Colin.
Somebody's closer.
Yeah, did you see that hill you have to hit off of, though?
Nah, it's fine.
Alright, let's see if I can do this.
Let's see what Mr. Stripe
Dude,
can
you're
do.
short, bro. Holy frick.
What?
You're short. Yeah.
Take
Dude,
away
you know who
Stripe.
he looks like? He looks like
My child.
he looks like SpongeBob's cousin. Remember that guy who showed up?
Bro, I'm
Stanley.
Brown.
Yeah, Stanley got the striped shirt.
I thought you were saying Stanley from
Don't
The
follow
Office,
through
and I was like,
too
I can
much.
see that.
Can you follow through more than Josh?
You suck, you jackass.
For it.
Gosh dang it, I got way under that.
4 right? 4 up. Ready?
4 up. All right, we got
Those-
one molly out of the boys here.
Can I get a molly on that? Is it
No,
up?
no,
Take
we're
the
doing
belt.
no mollies. No mollies.
No mollies?
That
I thought
defeat.
you said you get one on
dang,
this.
bro.
That defeats the purpose of the back-off challenge.
Oh
What
boy.
do I want?
Here,
Hey, we're playing against you, brother.
Then give me the best one.
I'd go like probably a 9 for you.
9.
Yeah.
Maybe an 8.
Yeah, give him an 8. Numero ocho. Dude, can you believe?
I'm so confused by this outfit. Like, he wants to be Winnie the Pooh, but also wants to be freaking the King of England with his shoes. I don't understand. Also, what the freak is this skater boy look?
Dude, he's got a.
He's going from Disney to LA to freaking Oxford. What the freak is this? There you go. He goes, oh, Bada, to, and to, oh, like, I don't know how to.
No, it didn't.
I can't. Oh, boy. That's not it.
like so off now.
I definitely should not have hit pitching wedge. I just didn't want to hit. That line was perfect.
I bladed my 52 for sure. Like, yeah.
Oh, I just hit my pitching wedge a little too clean.
Like,
Reverse psychology.
Are you trying to be like a studious skater boy?
Oh, for
is
sure.
that?
Here's.
I don't understand. Like,
He's got a great mustache, great hair, and then his shoes.
it looks like a Jeffrey Dahmer mustache.
Left part.
Then back
And he's
up.
still closer than back.
We'll
so-
take it. We'll take it.
Well done, Adam. Well
All
done.
right. I'm gonna throw a curveball here.
What's that? No!
Oh,
No, dude!
Wait. For
Well,
this
now
next
we have to
shot,
pick- Now we have to pick a club.
no, I'm gonna time you. You get 15 seconds from when you get up from this character, get your club,
Oh,
and hit the
dang.
ball.
Okay, time. Here we go. Put up the
it's me.
timer on the bottom.
Wait.
Hold on. We gotta get the timer ready.
Ready?
It's me.
Wait, actually, I mean, you want to do we feel like 10 seconds is good enough?
Let's go 12 seconds. 12 seconds
12
is a
seconds?
happy. Yeah. 12 minutes you put it actually.
Yeah, all right.
12 minutes.
So back sleeves up.
All right, ready. 3, 2, 1. Dude, you run like an old man. I hope you know that. That was
6.
that was
5.
really bad.
Don't rush.
4.
Easy.
Baseball
3.
Don't rush.
That's not even
2.
called, bro.
Rush.
That was actually really nice.
That's be way long.
Holy crap! Freaking.
See, that's the problem is you don't even. You,
I went like this.
You shouldn't have
all right.
rushed it.
Who's gonna be next?
You. Oh, Adam. Adam.
No, Daniel again.
It's gonna be me again.
Ready? 3.
Rush it
Starting.
This time. Just take it easy.
10.
Do
9.
you think he's gonna say
8,
any Stegosaurus out there?
7. 6.
He's too far out.
5.
Dude, he just murked Winnie the Pooh right
Actually
there.
looked really nice. Good shot.
Nice job, Baxley. Well done. Well done.
Actually, tell us the name that's gonna show up on the top right. Who is it gonna be? Top right, or the top right.
Josh. I'm thinking it's Josh.
It's gonna be me.
Wait, were you like blind?
Adam. Adam.
Oh, okay, ready?
Me?
Yeah, just so you don't see your yardage, so you just go
Oh.
completely blind.
All right.
You're acting like I'm really good at golf.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. 10,
I don't even think we need a
9,
I
8.
think he'll get in.
I think the time.
Let's go, Winnie the
I
Pooh!
2, 1. Oh!
You still had 5 seconds. I'm just kidding.
No, he didn't. What he set up, he had 2 seconds, and I was like, gosh dang.
Imagine, bro. That would have been nuts.
Oh, it's gonna be me. Yeah, where's the ball at?
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Dude, I just had a freaking 5.5 earthquake happen right before my eyes.
Dude, tie your shoes.
Big Bertha.
Oh, that was.
That felt good, dude. I didn't count for bunker.
Did you say Big Bertha?
Oh, I'm gonna be at you guys.
Oh, man.
It's you, brother.
It's still you.
3, 2, 1, go.
And go.
10,
Dude, is that
9,
Mickey Mouse sitting up there?
8,
Don't hit
7,
the palm tree.
Just don't hit
6,
your other tooth.
5,
We'll be chilling.
4, 3.
Cancel. We triggered it. We'll give him a 5. We'll give him.
The
We'll give him
system
silence.
doesn't, the
We'll give
system
him
doesn't
silence.
want you to win.
Houston, we have liftoff.
Oh my. Gosh dang.
Oh man, that looked like a failed Russian launch.
Josh, dang
This
it.
one right here. All right, you ready?
Yes. Which one?
Just the 12-second one.
Bro, that was such a bad shot. Even
Okay.
Hazel had to make
And
some
go.
commentary on that one. Where's the ball? 5, 4,
Wait, did you
3,
start this camera before
2,
you went up?
1.
Dude, you barely.
It's actually not bad. That's actually not bad.
For you.
Good stuff, brother. Good stuff. Collins up.
This is where the one Jacob.
All right.
What does it mean?
All right, you're going. I don't even think we need to say much.
Only I can do that. Come on, son.
That was nice. Dude, I love that. You know, Adam doesn't know that story.
Adam doesn't know the story.
Dude, we had a crap
What's the
day.
story?
We had a crap day playing 9 holes.
Oh.
Colin pulls out of his drawers a great birdie putt. Quite frankly, our last
hole
of the season. That was our last golf experience.
Really?
Was it really?
Yeah, that was our last golf experience. Last chance for you to have a birdie.
Adam is even, and Colin and I both suck at 2 over.
Well, Adam's also not done yet.
Yeah.
Is he not?
No, he's done. He's putted.
He putted.
Yeah.
I putted?
Adam's done.
Adam's done, dude. That's phenomenal.
Colin, we just suck.
Colin was putting in his backswing. Daniel just lifted his leg and just freaking ripped one. He shanked the putt. It was just.
I probably just missed it.
It was cinematic genius. Okay.
That is so funny.
It was bad.
All right, I'm up. Okay, someone want to hit that? I don't even know if I have time to take off my putter cover.
Dude, putt with it on. Ready, set, go.
He's got no ball.
5, 4,
That
4.
3,
was actually hilarious.
2,
You told me.
1.
Why does it go 4 feet?
I mean, it went
No, it went
16
16.
feet.
Every time I hear the alarm, I get like
Oh,
PTSD.
Yeah.
Back to seminary.
You're like, no, I don't want to get up.
I'm taking this with me. None of you are having this.
All right, ready?
Oh wait, we're starting over.
No, Adam
We're starting
did shoot
over?
even.
Adam did shoot even.
But here's
Is it
Adam's
me?
insane, bro.
you can't touch the ball after you hit. The ball has to stay where it's at.
Okay.
And we're gonna go to 10 seconds.
Oh, I'm up.
Yeah, ready?
Oh,
Coach.
crap.
Go. I don't know what color.
Adam
it is.
doesn't even know what club to use.
5,
He's at a
4,
disadvantage.
3, 2.
No.
I don't know what we do there.
Does it count?
Here, we'll give him.
Which one?
I don't know. Does he have to take a stroke penalty?
Now he's got to hit with a putter.
All right, one more,
If
one
you don't
more.
get off in time, you
You
have
have
to
to
roll
drive.
it.
You have to driver.
Driver.
The trusty Franklin.
Good old.
Yes,
Frank.
yes, do it.
I don't know now.
That's your penalty. You have to bring up the hockey stick.
This is new territory.
But you have
Perfect,
to, you
here
have
we
to
go.
flick it. You can't hit it. 'cause I
No,
don't
that's
wanna
fine.
break it.
That's perfect. All right, here we go, boys.
And yeah, so then like even like on our next shots,
You have 10 seconds, Mr. Gilmore.
if we feel like you make contact with the ball after the timer goes off,
Okay.
we'll molly your shot.
Yeah.
And then you have to use the hockey stick.
7 seconds.
Did it go?
It
It's
did.
already done.
Wait a minute. Where'd it go?
1, 2 feet.
4.
4 feet.
4 feet.
Carry 2 inches.
Perfect.
Okay, I'm up.
On your marks. Wait, you can't touch the ball.
Oh, I can't touch the ball?
No, we got
Let me
that.
touch it one more time.
Yeah, as long as you touch it back to her.
Whoa!
Ready,
Sock it,
set.
Josh.
I didn't say go. False start.
Out.
Okay, now we're gonna give you 7 seconds. Ready, set, go. 5, 4.
If you were on the Death
3.
Star, who would you be?
Dos. Uno.
Dude, you got that off just in the nick of time.
That is so hard to hit.
I think it's either going to be you or me. I think it's going to be you because you're off by a quarter.
Yeah, me.
That's brutal, folks.
Yeah. All right.
For 10 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
I feel like we need more time.
More time.
Yeah, 12 seconds. Just give me extra.
5,
Don't rush
4.
too much.
3, 2.
That was nice.
I just grabbed the right club too.
Well done.
Jeez.
Oh, wait, I got to sit down first. Hold on.
The fact I grabbed the pitching ones are kind of saving me.
That was clutch.
And your ball came back pretty nice, dude.
Dude, am I supposed to be out of breath?
That was really good.
Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Cardio on a golf course.
Where's my knife? Oh, I don't have a knife.
What's the time?
5 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
I don't think you
How does
got
that
it
pitch
off in
so
time.
high?
Oh, he got it, dude.
But we have to watch because it hits
No
0 before
way.
the timer goes off.
No, he had it. It was close. Push that against the screen.
Adam's gonna be up next.
All right, Adam.
Put me in, coach.
Dude, it's a little heart attack every single time.
Dude, it is brutal. I'm gonna give you 15. Okay. I'm gonna give you 15 seconds.
I'm ready.
Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
The fact you stayed out both bunkers was pretty impressive.
Where did I put it?
Okay.
You have 15?
You have 10 seconds. Yeah, I gave him extra.
No, dude.
I gave him extra. I gave him
Adam, yes. You know.
extra. No, heck no, not for me.
Oh, God.
Dude, are you preparing for a flood over there?
Whoa.
Oh, and he's
Do it.
closer.
I'll take it.
That's impressive.
That's phenomenal.
That is
it.
impressive.
All right, yes, you boy.
Oh,
7 seconds.
goody.
Don't
I
suck.
forgot where I put the club.
Don't suck.
Do we want to try to do like 5 seconds, but we leave the ball in the circle?
Dude, I can't even get up from here to there
Yes, you
with
can,
a club
dude.
in
Yes,
5
you
seconds.
can. Let's try it.
You want to try it?
Let's try it.
All right, soccer player is going to be...
All right, put
move
the
your
ball in
leg,
the
move your knee.
Let's move the ball into the circle.
Yeah, help me out. Help a brother out.
So you're just grabbing?
I'm just, dude,
And
I'm
you run up
grabbing
and you
You're
I'm
pretty much Happy
swinging.
Gilmore in this thing, is what you're doing.
Yes. All right, 5 seconds for me to get from here to my club.
Start your engines! Well, was that a gasoline engine?
From California, sorry.
Oh.
I
On
hate
yours.
you guys so much.
Set, go!
No way.
I'll give it to you. You were a little late. I'll give it to you because you were ready to swing and it didn't register.
Dude, that's tough, bro.
Sure, yeah, because you can't go over or else it's not going to read.
That's tough.
All right, you
Guys,
think you
was
can
a
do
nice
it in
hit,
5
too.
seconds?
I bet I could do it in 5 seconds.
Ready? Your marks. You set. Go. It's really like 6 seconds. Go watch. You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
I do see what you mean.
It gives you a good second or two after before that one goes off.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, whoa.
Dude, that's honestly
Actually?
that's really difficult.
Let's be careful right
So
here.
tough.
Whoa. Is that a normal sitting position there? This is how I always sit.
Excuse me.
On your marks.
Ready.
Wait, Adam, come over here just so you're out of the way.
See, your daughter's even cheering you on, bro.
You don't want me to like trip on
Just watch the cord.
On your marks. Get set. Go.
Oh dear.
3,
Don't deactivate.
2,
Don't deactivate.
1. No, stop.
Oh my god.
Molly it.
No way.
That is a penalty
Wait.
on actually.
How many swings? Can we get a swing counter on that? Like 1, 2, 3.
That was insane.
How many swings do you have there?
3rd time's the charm.
Mulligan with the Happy Gilmore.
Bro, I think I can actually.
This is
Only with the
crazy.
Franklin.
You gotta flip it. You can't.
You can't swing. You gotta.
Yeah, flick it.
Yeah, you gotta flick it.
Alright, let's see.
Yeah, you just pop a squat right here, big boy.
Bro, you're taking the kid from a desert and telling him to use a hockey stick. It's one thing we've never
Hey,
used in our entire life.
You guys had a hockey team.
That's true.
You guys are far
No,
from
you had
ice.
Don't remind me.
Just do like a submarine pitch right here.
What the freak, Richard?
Honestly, I think it registers backswing. Do you think?
Oh, look how open that face was.
Okay, Adam's up. After this, we're gonna do just a normal par 3, and then
Closest
we'll
to
do
me.
like an uplifting like message or
Okay.
thought, and then we can be
You
done.
want to do 7 seconds or 5?
Let's
do 5. I haven't done 5 yet, so.
Yeah, let's do 5 for you. 5 is interesting.
Well, it's not me
Five.
yet.
Oh, is it me?
Hope you guys are-
Somehow I'm still closer after all these shots.
I don't know how
Yeah, I'm ready.
we are managing
You want
this,
5
but we are
seconds?
doing terrible on this hole.
On your marks.
I can totally see
Set.
why we're doing terrible
Go.
on this hole.
Yeah, you can too, actually.
It's almost like we have 5 seconds to get up, grab a club, and hit.
No, come on. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
he just got that in the nick of time.
That was phenomenal.
See,
Adam.
it really is.
12.
Dude, we just think too much as golfers. I think we think too much. He just steps up and hits that.
Dude, I tried not thinking and I missed twice.
That was on purpose?
No,
Or an accident?
I wish.
That was accident?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, goody.
I like it.
That's called
Oh,
panicking.
don't
It's
think
like how we
about
take
it.
my finals.
This guy trying to give me 5 seconds to collect the ball, grab a club, and hit. Golly.
We're actually not.
How dare
No,
you?
no,
I'm
no.
just kidding.
Actually, it did read. Wow, I was
It did
surprised.
read.
That was far out, too.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
It made Josh sneeze.
Oh my gosh, I'm allergic to. Oh
I hate
boy.
how that didn't re-register. That sucked.
That-
I was ready.
Oh
That's-
my gosh.
That's brutal, dude.
I'm not ready.
3-putt? Holy. The accuracy on that simulator is insane, bro. All right, you ready? 5 seconds, big dog.
No, I'm not, because Colin's not on the way. Just kidding.
Watch out for this cord, man. Cancel. Also, it's voice activated. I don't know if you guys knew that, but you can. I think I sound like the I sound like the turkey from Chicken Little right there. Cue it.
What did he say? It's a, you have to, don't do
All right, ready?
There were so many political memes in the last year. I'm just going to say that. There were so many political memes in the last year that used that reference right there.
Come on,
That's all I'm
man.
going to say.
What are we doing?
Ready? On your marks. Back to the structure engine.
Wait, you're from Arizona.
Yeah, see, we could actually have gas cars there.
See, I dust the sand off it first.
Unplug it first. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Oh. What? Breathe! Gosh! I'm about to break another clutch. What the freak, guys?
Imagine.
Not
All
gonna
right.
lie though, club face, the way
It's
you
mine.
look
Am I putting or chipping?
You're
Oh,
chipping.
chipping. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Gosh.
If you are enjoying this segment and you want us to bring it back, let us know, please.
Dude, this makes me want to kick a fat kid in Kmart. Judas Priest. I hate this. I hate part 3s, but I also
This is
hate
how I
this
normally
one.
sit, by the way, just to let you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're full of
Here,
crap.
let me help you out there, sir.
You guys just hold me down. Whoa.
Deuce! Get the freak out!
I thought I had less time or more time.
Yes, Colin and I both tried cheating.
I didn't cheat. You were sitting like this.
Hey, I two-putted farther from you.
Yeah, what the heck's up with that?
It's called realism.
No, it's called It Likes Josh Moore. That's what it is.
That's probably true.
This is not the first time.
Ready, set, go.
Holy. Also, while he's going up there, can we just admire his, like, New Mexico shirt? Dude, it's nice, bro. I don't even know
how
what that...
Baxter always gets his reading, because it's always in the circle when he starts swinging.
I think as soon as it, like, touches the circle, I think it reads and it goes. I think it's, like, so, like, precise.
What?
1 putt?
That's so accurate.
Dude, what the freak?
Okay,
Alright,
that challenge is over.
That was a dumb challenge.
Dude, that was fun.
That was.
That was fun.
I hated that
I
so
enjoyed
much.
that.
I'm surprised I got a 1 putt from 15 feet away, especially
Yeah,
on the
that's
par
what I
3.
mean. Double your distance. I should have at least 2 putt then, based on that math.
All right, Adam, go ahead and go up there, big dog.
Me?
Okay, I have a question for you guys.
Sure.
I
5.
guess Colin can probably be one of the only ones that can answer this one. But what has it been like? Because obviously all of us, except for Adam, we're going to try and get him wifed up. But what has it been like, the difference between going to college single and going to college married? Because for me, there's a big difference.
I mean, I can answer this too.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
I thought you were gonna say have kids.
I
'cause I don't
thought
have.
it was coming too.
I was like, okay, wait.
Not gonna lie, I feel like I might be the worst to answer this.
Yeah.
I was only not in a relationship for 2 weeks of college.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. All right. So maybe Colin can't answer this one.
I mean, I was single for a semester, you know, but
Yeah.
oh, actually, I was single for a month. But
So you were in a relationship your entire college career.
pretty much, yeah.
Married. Right?
Well, yeah. So cut out of the way. So I got off my mission, got sent home, sick.
Where did you serve your mission?
New York State. Everything but New York City, pretty much.
Okay.
Okay. Were you on Long Island too?
No,
That's a different one.
Oh, that's gone.
that's way far. Anyways,
Holy.
so I got home and I was super sick from my
Oh,
mission.
that tree almost helped you.
So I took January to April to recover,
Uh-huh.
try to at least. And then I started my freshman semester spring of 21. And then I met Elizabeth a week and a half into spring of 21.
Okay.
And then,
So you're talking about like dating and like marriage as a whole, right? Like the whole relationship.
Yeah, so I mean, we became official probably a month and a half after my first semester. So like halfway through spring semester. So.
Okay.
Dude, I think spring 21 was my first semester too.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Twinsies.
But are we just talking about like marriage in general, or are we also talking about just having kids?
I think it's interesting.
Like,
yeah.
I think to answer your question, I think what's interesting about it is like obviously me and those both went to school and we were both working.
Right.
So we had 4 things to try to balance our time.
Yeah.
And we did a really awful job at it to start off. Because I'd work nights.
Yeah.
And she'd work the weekends.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so she's like, oh, let's go do stuff. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
You know, because Monday through Friday we both had classes, and then
That's
evening
wild.
I had, and like obviously you have to provide for everything.
Yeah.
So like, I think what I learned was like find a way to make memories, not wait for the time to make memories.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we kind of talked about that last podcast.
Yeah, last episode we did talk about that a lot. And honestly, for me, you know, I know we were talking about true friends, but, you know, the people that we married are our best friends. And I think for me, it's honestly really special to be able to just wake up in the morning, have my best friend there, and then go to bed and still have my best friend, you know? So it's like you have those moments of, like, just times where you're just really happy. And, you know, we all go through challenges. We all go through difficulties. That's just what marriage is. But, you know, you do that together. And I think in general, that's just special. And I don't think any marriage is perfect. I really don't. But I think through like hard work, I think you can make it that way. And I think that goes for any relationship, whether you're single or actually married. I think you got to put in the work to do that.
I think that's part of what we learned too.
That's really good. Nice job.
Holy.
Is allowing yourself the time to become best friends too.
Yeah.
You know,
I think there was one thing that I learned the other day. We were talking about, I mean, obviously in classes and stuff, we were talking about having, you know, a family, having a father, and mother, and that kind of stuff.
But the big thing that we talked about, especially when it came to raising kids and stuff, is like a lot of people talk about, you know, you're like, as dads, you're gone a lot, and as husbands, you're gone a lot because you're working. You're working, you know, 60, 70 hours a week, right? Especially with Colin and I, we're in construction, right? You're average 60 hours a week. Like, on a good week, you're 60
especially
hours.
during the summer.
Oh, yeah. Especially during the busy times.
Yeah. That was actually really good, Adam. Nice job.
Yeah. But I think the big thing we were talking about, because I was like, you know what, I'll show up to work at 6 a.m. and be off by 5. I'll give it the 60 hours a week, right? Mm-hmm. But I want to be home for my kids.
Right.
And be home. And one guy goes, you know, sometimes it's not the, or he's, I won't say sometimes.
The quantity of time?
It's not the quantity of time, but it's the quality of time. Because even if you get 10 minutes, but you make everything count within those 10 minutes, your kids are going to remember that than you being home for 2 hours and you being on the phone for an entire hour.
Right.
And so that was when I was like, dang. So that's what I've been trying to focus on as like being home. Like I take, like last night for instance, I spent about an hour or two with my family, just being with them, no phone, just trying to do that. And then take the rest of the time, that's why I was up till midnight, but I was just doing homework the whole time. And I think that's actually helped out my schooling significantly too. I've gotten way better grades and I've been way more on top of my homework when I've been able to prioritize at least a little bit of family time.
Whoa.
Dude, I am hopping right now.
That brand snuck out of nowhere, dude.
Playing some leapfrog in the bushes.
I thought I was going to get
Having a good time. It's all right. I do have a question for you guys, though. Like,
Yeah.
The answer is no.
well, that was the answer I was looking for.
I'm
Right?
married.
I just wanted to like kind of.
I got you. We're connected,
The question
dude.
was, do you love golf? So,
No, yeah, that's the true answer.
Depends on the shot.
if you want to talk about a love-hate relationship,
Dude, you want to talk about a sport that's supposed to be peaceful but gives you an aneurysm? Golf.
What the? Did you see
Specifically
that?
like that.
I don't know what I'm heading off of right there.
My question is like, I do have a fear of things just feeling normal after being in a relationship for a long time. How do you guys keep it feeling like
Magic.
you are best friends? It's fun. Does that make sense? Like, I don't want things to feel normal.
Get complacent with it.
I guess my question for you is this: how do you keep long-term friendships with friends you had from your childhood? How do you keep that?
Yeah.
It's gonna sound a little gay, but you do the exact same thing, except with a little bit more intimacy than you would with your homies.
So I think that...
Sorry for all the bros out there in the comment section who are arguing with me, but...
I think the easiest thing to forget to do is the small things.
Yeah.
And I think those lead to the big things, because a lot of times, like, I know I overthink a lot of things, especially when it comes to my relationship.
Same.
I'm like, and especially with my wife, I love her, but she hates, like, gifts. I feel like that's, like, my love language, too, is I love to, like, serve and gift things to people. Yeah. But she's always like, I just don't need it. I'm like, yeah, but you don't have to need everything, Like,
well, it reminds me of the scripture, small and simple things are great things brought to pass.
Yeah.
So I like what you said, Colin. It's just those small things make everything better. They just, like, increase, like, the value of your relationship, and it just shows that you're putting in that effort, especially just in the small little things. Whether it's, your wife is the one who folds laundry, do it. It's just, like, really small things.
Yeah.
I like that.
And, like, obviously, when you look at your relationship, you're like, I want to be the relationship where I do the laundry, to surprise my wife. You're like, that sounds really boring, But the little things like that is what I feel like really helps your relationship. There's a quote.
Keep going.
I can't remember it, but it basically goes along the lines of God uses imperfect people to accomplish impossible tasks.
Yes.
And the imperfect is, like, the thing to focus on there, because we are all going to be imperfect, and we all can still accomplish amazing things. Like, if you told me 4 years ago, so I saw some of my mission friends, a couple couples that, I'm just great friends with.
Yeah.
And they're just like, it feels like your mission was yesterday. And I was like, yeah, it does. But at the same time, I've gotten a college degree, had 2 kids, and got married in the last 4 years. And like...
In that order. No.
And But, like, I think that's, like, my thing is, like, just trusting in God and just doing what you can do now, the great, amazing things will come to pass.
Yeah.
I like it.
And also, too, another thing is, for me in my relationship with Natalie and my wife, it pays off to love the Lord first, because he can then grant you a greater capacity to love your spouse even more.
Yeah.
So I've seen when we prioritize, going to church on Sundays, praying, reading scriptures, I can see and feel that love getting even greater. And I can see also, like, the times I don't either, like, go to church because I'm sick. Oh my gosh.
That sounded
Adam,
so
that was
good,
phenomenal.
Adam.
Holy crap.
Dude, Adam's insane, bro. What was the club?
The 9.
The 9?
The 9?
Dang. But yeah, I just feel like when I don't do those things, like pray, read scriptures, or do anything like that, the love is still there, but it's not at a greater capacity as it could be. So by putting the Lord first, you're really building that relationship greater and better.
For that, the simple things keep the stupid things out.
Simple things keep the stupid things out, if you didn't hear that.
Like,
that's
I
great.
like that.
Because, like, for me, like, when we're not doing those small and simple things,
Yeah.
all the stupid little things, and they seem so big.
Yeah.
But when you're doing those small and you're serving and you're
Yep.
putting God first, it keeps the stupid things out.
Yeah.
That's a new thing. Sorry.
And so I don't have kids yet, but for you guys, what is it like?
Natalie knows about.
My wife is off camera. I don't know if you could see her. Here, come on into the shot here.
She gave him the face like.
She gave me a really sly eye. This is my wonderful wife, Natalie. Welcome to the podcast. Also, this actually might be a sneak peek, but we get Natalie and Colin's wife, and we get Daniel's wife. We can even bring your girlfriend too if she
Cindy
wants.
can come over,
We're gonna have all of them come in, and we're just gonna have the questions for them about us. So it's gonna be really funny. So stay tuned for that. But I want to know what your guys' thoughts are to have like kids in a college experience. I want to know what that's like.
Do you want to go first, Mr. Number 2, or you want to?
What are my thoughts on having kids in college?
Well, here she is.
I would say.
My kid.
I would say it's
hard.
It's gonna be hard no matter what.
Right.
You know.
It's harder, right? I'll say this. This is one lesson that my wife and I learned really early on after having our daughter, Hazel, was you don't change your lifestyle to the baby. You change the baby to your lifestyle.
That was phenomenal.
Dang.
That was a little on
That
the
was pure.
99.6.
No, I'll say that again though, but you don't change your lifestyle to the baby, you change the baby to your lifestyle.
Huh.
Right? So if let's say you're outdoorsy, like my wife and I, we love hiking, we love being outside, love doing those things. You don't change that. You just throw the baby in a carrier, like a front carrier, and you just go.
Yeah.
Right? Or like we'll go camping or hunting and we still do stuff outside. We bring Hazel with us. We get her acclimated outside. We do a bunch of stuff outside. Like we all live in the same apartment complex except for Adam. I know.
Except for Adam.
Adam is coming sometime soon.
I live in a
Black
single
sheep.
people place.
The single people.
But for us, like when these guys all come over, at this point in time, we're doing stuff outside because it's like decent outside.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And so, but we, yeah, that's what I would say. But like as college though, like I took my kid to classes with me, and it was kind of difficult because I would only catch about half the lesson that the professor was talking about.
And then you would have to take Hazel out.
And then I have to take Hazel out and
Yeah.
change her if she's having like a rough day finding her voice.
There's her voice.
I
That's
would take her
definitely your
outside.
child.
Yeah. I take her outside and do that. But what was nice was, it's not, all campuses don't do this. I've realized this because I've talked to a couple friends who go to like ASU or U of A or NAU.
What'd you hit?
Wow.
That was
7.
a
You
7.
probably should have hit like a 56.
Yeah. But he also bladed it too.
I had too much protein
Right.
for breakfast.
Oh, it's you're up again. So get the
If you had played that,
get the
still
56.
should've
You're big dog.
But it's like the
up
professors
again.
on our campus like
Yeah,
are
grab the
actually chill.
56.
Just your major, yeah.
Yeah, that's the wildest thing ever. Some of the other majors on our campus are like, they're not really, like the general education, our professors are like, no, you can't have a baby in here. But it's like our professors, most of them that I've met, are like, yeah, I don't care, you have a baby in here. Like all of our construction professors are like, yeah, as long as it's not around power tools, we don't care. Like,
What was that on? That looked really nice, Adam.
So would you say having a kid? I mean, it doesn't make it easy because I know it's really difficult to raise a kid, to have a kid.
There's never a right time to.
True.
There's never a perfect time to do the right thing.
Exactly.
So there'll always be something to stop you.
yeah.
Like we had our first kid my sophomore year.
Yeah.
So like I still had a ton of school left, right?
Yeah. So how has that challenge of going through school and the challenge of having a kid, how has that blessed you? How has that helped you?
I think it's a refiner's fire. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of crap in my life that I used to do that used to be really important to me. That just
Golf stayed.
So it makes you make choices, like.
Yeah.
So I used to play a lot more video games, and it was like, hey, either I'm gonna have an awful marriage, and I'm gonna keep playing the amount of video games I am, and I'm gonna make my wife, take care of the kid all the time.
Yeah.
Or, hey, because usually I play when I'm tired or something.
Yeah.
So now I address the problem instead of relying on some of my bad habits.
Sure.
To mask the pain of that. So I think it's helped me a lot mentally, actually, because I'm taking care of myself a lot better than I have been. If that makes sense.
Yeah. We can do one more hole. So, last question for the collective good here. How has, because we're all busy. We have work. We have school. We have so many different things in our lives. How has putting God first, praying, reading scriptures, going to church, how has that helped you guys be able to manage everything else? Because for some, it may seem like you're just packing stuff on top, like you're packing snow. But in reality, for me, it helps a lot. But I want to know what your guys' thoughts are on that.
I think it helps clarify the priorities. If I'm being honest. And I'll say that one more time so the microphone can pick me up. But it clarifies the priorities. That's how it's been for me though. Like
the best way to put it is when I am doing those things, like putting the important things in my life first. The important things actually are clear to me, and I don't feel like I'm missing anything. Like I don't know how else better to describe that other than
I mean, they're all pretty small things. Like, 2 hours sounds like a lot to go to church.
Right.
It's kind of like that little thought I had earlier. It's the simple things keep the stupid things out.
Right.
You know, I feel like that's
you don't get distracted as much.
No, you don't. And like that's like kind of like what we've learned too, is give everything your 100%. And you'll have time for everything. You know, and obviously it's like, because I know for me, I used to love to watch TV when I did my homework. You know. I love the noise, but if I can just sit down with my homework, focus 100% on that, I'll take half the time, you know. It won't be as enjoyable because I'm not watching TV throughout it, but, yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. I would agree with everything that was said. For me, it's refocusing. Like, I feel like my mind...
Oh, sorry. I got out the way.
My mind often will, like, be in 1,000 places at once. But, like, as soon as I get to the temple, pray, like, that's what I do personally to refocus. And someone mentioning, like, realize what the priorities are. I would agree 100% with that.
That might be long.
That was really good.
Oh, no, that's nice.
2 on the green, 2 for 2.
Shoot.
That's 3, though. It's a 3 putt.
It's a great shot.
No, it's gonna
not for you.
Yeah, 1 putt.
3 putt. You 3 putt from port 40.
Cancel.
3 putt from 20. That's crazy.
But Adam brings up a really good point. Like, I have seen going to the temple is such an uplifting and such a, like, it just gives you that strength, that spiritual strength to overcome the bad things of the world. And I think by putting God first, it's important to recognize that we're all busy and it's hard to put more things on top of each other. But when you put the Lord first, everything else becomes really easy. Dude, you're actually hitting that really, like, clean. Here, molly that for him one more. Hit one more. Hit one more. That was really good.
The swing was good. I think you lost your balance a little bit.
I believe in second chances. Except on my own. But honestly, I feel like...
read some scriptures. I gotta refocus.
I feel like, though, like, work has gotten easier, school has gotten easier, relationships have gotten easier. Any challenge that I've gone through, I mean, especially the passing of my mom, right? It's gotten so much easier to, when I read the scriptures, go to church, pray. It makes it so much easier when you put the Lord first. And it, honestly, it's probably the biggest part of my life is religion. That for me, at least.
Yeah. And if you close your face on that, Adam, you'll get a lot more distance.
Yeah, dude, Adam has improved.
That's looking really good.
Crap ton.
That's why I went.
I was wondering, like, it got the height I wanted, but
it's because your face is so open when you hit the ball.
Yeah.
You're not. You want it close. So you can do a couple different things to fix it. But.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah. But for you guys, how has putting the Lord first helped you guys in your challenges that you face in your life? Because I know we all go through a lot of crap sometimes. So I think it's important to recognize that at least.
Oh, it's so fat.
Here,
Like it's super spiritual, super deep, and all of a sudden, that's so fat!
Big Bertha.
Holy, hit a foot behind the ball.
Big birdie.
I'm trying to change where I'm hitting it in my stance, but I haven't figured it out yet.
Let's see it.
Oh, that was nice.
Whoa.
Give it a little draw. Full right! Holy, Winnie the Pooh just got murked.
That's fine.
That's fine. Sounds like your kid has something to say over there, Daniel.
That sucked! That is not fine.
All right, Adam, let's see what you got, big dog. Dang, she really hates that shot, dude.
I do too. Hey, better than the first one, Hazel. Be happy with what you get, okay?
What should I do on this one?
So you're about, what's the distance, 70?
70.
I'd probably hit a pitching wedge.
I would do pitching wedge. It's the P. It has a P on it.
Okay.
Yep, right there.
Pitching wedge.
But yeah, honestly,
And a big wedge, eh?
if anyone is watching this and you're going through a hard time, just put the Lord first. That's all you got to do.
It's kind of weird to think because you're always like, well, I want him to be here to help me first, and then I'll turn to him.
Yeah.
My mom would say is like, whatever you feel like you need, do for somebody else, kind of thing. And so like, if you feel like you need, the love, hey, try sharing the love. I guess it usually fills up the crack that you need anyway.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Get through.
That's
nice.
Nice job, Adam.
40.
It honestly kind of goes back to the old saying where it's like,
Love's the one thing that can't store.
no, I mean that too, but
Love's
act instead of being acted upon.
Yeah. 2?
Dude, Adam's clutch, man.
that good?
Dude,
Oh,
Colin,
different. He's got the dog in him.
he's got the Lord on his side.
That's a chihuahua. I've never seen one.
There's loud dogs, bro.
I'll go back to Winnie the Pooh, honestly.
But as we're on our final shot, do we have any other final thoughts?
Oh gosh.
Dude, actually? Oh my
That's
gosh!
good.
What the heck?
Shut the
What?
fuck up.
No.
15 inches.
Oh my gosh!
What the heck?
That was phenomenal out of our boy Colin. He pulled that out of left field.
What?
Oh my stars! I think he parred that. He
Are
did.
we? Is this like a planetarium thing where we play with different gravities for different people?
He has a
That was
magnet attached to
insane.
his ball in the
I hate
the hole.
this so much.
That was insane.
Josh, wait, what? You just screwed Josh up. That's fine.
Well, that was the last hole, anyways.
That's
Oh, is it?
fine. But any other thoughts before I close?
No.
We all good? Okay.
Oh, whoa, look at that ball. Look at this.
Yo, what the flip?
What the?
Oh my
I
gosh.
don't know if the camera catch that up, but.
Dude, I don't know how that happened.
What the
It
heck?
probably caught that. We'll zoom in on it. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did
insane.
enjoy.
was insane.
Enjoy Masters Week too, because I know Masters is coming up, or it's already playing.
By the time this episode
By the time
releases-
this episode releases, I think it's already there. But
Oh, I forgot to share
think.
one thing on that. Bryson.
All right, everyone pick champion.
What's his?
Rory,
Rory?
yeah,
I think it's Bryson.
He's not. So he's not in it.
he's out.
Not in it?
He's
I thought
out.
he was.
He hurt his shoulder. So he did a video with Matthew Stafford, and
Unless it's
Stafford
April
threw a
Fool's.
bullet and hit him right in the shoulder, and he's like, "I'm out."
Really?
Yep,
Unless he's April Fooling.
he
But
might be.
Someone stubbed their toe and said, "Yeah, we're out, bro."
Who's your champion?
Let's go, Rory. Come on, big dog. I got my Masters green on.
I don't know.
Come on.
I don't watch golf enough to be. I just play it. I don't really
Say
watch
Scotty.
it.
I mean,
No,
Scotty's the
I
same
gotta
thing.
see someone that I know. Nap's not in it, is he?
Who?
Nap?
I don't know.
Is Finau in it?
Finau's in it.
Finau?
Finau
Yeah,
hasn't
he
been
made-
playing great.
He made the cut though, I think.
I'm trying to think of who else. Who's the rookie out of Alabama?
Oh,
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly who you're
He was
talking
like the
about.
#1 college player, and he
Yeah.
went and played
I don't know
on.
if he made it.
Did he not? Because he played in the
Josh, why don't
Amex.
you look it up?
I don't have my phone.
In terms of a
He played-
champion, honestly, I'd probably have to go with.
If Holland's in it,
Safe bet is Scotty Scheffler. We're gonna feed Scotty Scheffler eggs and bacon.
I'm probably gonna have to go with Aragorn from Lord of the Rings.
That's
It's
a good call.
Sweet,
it's a
yeah.
safe bet.
Going for the ring
I
instead of
mean,
the.
He just knows
instead of the green jacket.
We'll post our final
what he's doing.
champions
Yep.
in the comments after this.
Yes, we will.
Let's do it.
He has a lot of
We'll see you next
experience out
All
on
right.
the green.
Thank you guys for watching. Peace.